we're going to be extra careful with our white Pikmin because I believe there are some hidden treasures. Citadel of Spiders, sub-level 1. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pikmin 2. In the last episode, we came here to the perplexing pool where we found ourselves some new Pikmin. I got a little too free roaming. Good thing we lost only a red Pikmin. Not like one of my rare colors. Anyways, we came to the perplexing pool and we didn't get any treasures anywhere on the surface, and I decided that wasn't gonna be good enough for me. And so, as a last minute change, we entered the Citadel of Spiders. We do have some cloaking enemies here with these leaves. Pikmin 3 introduced a more dangerous subspecies of these leaf bugs. I can't remember what they're called. We got the love nugget. And that is it on this floor. So, we're going to leave the Pikmin here as I try to find the cave right there. This is why sheer grubs are, or sheer wigs are the worst of the sheer grub family because they can fly, and I literally let my guard down after saying we're going to be careful with protecting them. Citadel of Spiders, sub-level 2. I don't think there are any flowers here. We will be cautious, of course. Let's break that. My usual playthrough of Pikmin involves finding a nice remote corner and planting myself and my Pikmin there as I'm trying to circumnavigate. Okay. We have lots of Wallyhops, fire dweevils. As long as if we're careful with the fire dweevils, I should be able to take my Pikmin in. I see that one did actually try to crush some Pikmin. Yellow Wallyhops usually are encountered on a surface. However, it seems like today they decided they're going to be found under the surface. Fire dweevils. They are a fire spouting dweevil. Be very cognitive of my surroundings. Okay. And finally, we have that one. Okay. Let's get all my Pikmin there, and let's clear out the floor now that all of our hazards are gone. We have a Paradoxal Enigma. like this is it. Blackberry soda. You know what? That is, in fact, rebranded. Yes, this was originally an RC Cola bottle cap in the North American GameCube one. Now it is just a generic blackberry soda bottle cap. Next, we have lipstick. Gotta get that cosmetics. Lip service. And that is it for the floor. I am gonna just wait for the last treasure body to go in. And let's go down. Citadel of Spiders, sub-level 3. Okay. This is where we're going to disperse. These swooping snitch bugs are definitely getting on my nerves. We've only encountered them for one day. Okay. With Olimar, we're going to take 45 yellows. Wow, we did a good job populating the yellow Pikmin. We're taking all these yellows and only yellows into this room. And the reason why is because yellows have developed the new ability of being electrically immune. Now, that's not to say that I'm immune to electricity. But in this room, that is literally instant death for every other Pikmin. The yellow Pikmin will take no damage. So we're gonna flip. The volatile beetles that were volatile? I don't actually remember what the name of these beetles are. These electrically charged beetles are actually really, there we go, really harmless when there is only one left. However, we don't want to take that chance. The final one. Oh, really? Okay. Next area, we have 2 more beetles. What we're gonna do is once this last one is defeated, we're gonna put all the yellow Pikmin to work on this. Now we're gonna swap to Louie. And with the remaining Pikmin, he's going to harvest the bodies. We have a can of pineapple slices. Is this actually something that's been... No, the pineapple seems to already be generic enough. We are going to get in here. Louie's gonna make his way back to the base. Collect the white Pikmin. from the pineapple. From the can of pineapples. Patience tester. Makes sense because you have to be patient to even get in. We're gonna get our Pikmin in here. Get all the yellow Pikmin. Utilize all the white Pikmin we have. And as soon as they find something, perfect. Okay. Now, I don't think there's any other treasure on this floor, so we'll be ready to go down. But we found half a seashell. Just to confirm there is nothing else, we'll go here, nothing. Possibly back in this area. Nothing. This looks to be the side with the pearl, too. Memorial shell. Swap back to Olimar. And down we go. Jump! Jump! Down we go! Citadel of Spiders, sub-level 4. As you can tell, as we get further along in the game, these caves are getting bigger, more complex. Which means that episodes might actually be split into several episodes. However, for Citadel of Spiders, since we managed to start Citadel of Spiders at the end of a day, I don't think we'll be needing to split Citadel of Spiders into multiple days. Okay. That gets rid of all possible fire hazards in the immediate area. Let's start by breaking this door down. Looks like we're getting white Pikmin, which is good. Wanna know why? Because we actually cannot get more white Pikmin from the White Flower Garden. Okay, and let's break this one down. Okay. This is, oh gosh, I think it's a hermit. Let's get it started. Ooh, we have a matchbox here. What makes the matchbox unique is that it too is actually it's a true Pikmin original. Water dumples. Okay. Get ready to go down. Okay. I think we lost that red Pikmin. We got King of Sweets. Find red. I think I can save the red if I can kill the hermit fast enough. Flame of Tomorrow. Which I would have been able to do if I didn't. Come on. Oh, this hermit really knows how to play the game. Come on. Too bad it didn't play it properly. Yes, I see that you're on fire. I see that you're on fire, Purple Pikmin. Purple Pikmin. Emergency! Emergency! Pikmin are suffering. If you blow your whistle with B, you may be able to help them. Ooh. Okay. Now that there's no hermit in the way, let's get rid of this water dumple. And now let's get this thing. Okay. We go this way. Definitely a shortcut back. Grab the purple Pikmin and with our red Pikmin, get us some more white Pikmin. Okay. With a bit of a tough spot, but we managed. And we got ourselves, I think they call it the time capsule. Time capsule, which does not make sense. It's a locket, not a pocket watch. Okay. Dismiss. Dismiss. Let's go find that cave. Back down and around. Right over here. So yeah, caves are getting bigger. Much bigger. And harder based on the enemies that we're encountering. Citadel of Spiders, sub-level 5. This is the last sub-level. Okay. So what we're gonna start with is with white Pikmin. I think it's up there. Yes. Let's get red Pikmin up there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, next we're going to split the group. Louie is gonna grab the yellow Pikmin, but Olimar is gonna go into the arena. And you might be wondering what's awaiting us in the Citadel of Spiders final boss area. We have a Regal Diamond. And this is actually a rematch with the beady long legs. So we want to up our yellows. And this is actually why I thought the yellow Pikmin were required in the previous battle. Beady Longlegs is defeated. We had no casualties. And we got a key. This specifically is the Super Mario World key.
Sweet victory. That giant insect's body has crumbled to dust. I am quite relieved to know I won't have to store such an enormous bug. Analyzing soil samples. Anomaly detected. What's that glittering widget?
With Olimar, we're going to leave the floor. Or not leave the floor, but go to the exit. Which is right up here. And I'm actually really surprised I managed to do that so easily. I guess it's because I did use the supercharged Pikmin. And this is actually a special item called the key.
This object seems familiar. I will combine it with the President's parallel dimension controller. Alert! Sensors indicate a massive dimensional shift at a distant location. I'm receiving a message from a far-flung dimension, displaying the message now. Challenge mode can now be accessed from the title screen. It appears to be total gibberish. Hopefully, the message has reached its intended recipient.
It has, you weird machine, because I'm the recipient.
I will name this apparently worthless device the key.
Okay. I have something final to say to you guys here, because I was very disappointed about what I learned. To end the episode, before we go through all the Piclopedia and Treasure Hoard stuff, Pikmin 2 was my first game. I had mentioned this back in the Pikmin 1 playthrough a couple of weeks ago, and I had a Nintendo Power game guide with it. In the back pages of that game guide, the game talked about how to unlock 2-player mode. Now, challenge mode is 2-player friendly. What the game doesn't tell you, or the guide doesn't tell you, is that that's what the mode is. It's 2-player challenge mode. The book told me that I could unlock 2-player story mode, which is this mode. Me and my brother spent hours, actual hours in game and just running around trying to figure out what we did wrong so that me and him could play story mode together. Not challenge mode, because the book didn't say it unlocked challenge mode. The book said it unlocked 2-player story. I never figured out if that was true or not. Now, I believe that the book is misprinted or mistranslated, but I don't believe the book anymore. We managed to get through the cave, the Citadel of Spiders, and got us 837 Pokos worth of treasure. That's awesome. 2 Pikmin deaths, unfortunately. Fortunately, they were reds, so it's not like I lost purples or whites. And it is too late to run to a new location. I'm super glad we managed to get 40% of the debt paid off. Okay, guys. We're going to finish off the day and finish day 5's episode with the Piccolopedia and the treasure hoard. Let's skip. Ribbit, ribbit. Lots of Wally hops or Wallywogs, depending on what they're gonna call it in the Piccolopedia. Today's report. All our treasure came from the cave. Ooh, yellow. Oh, wait. Red Pikmin count did go down because of our increase in whites. And we did get 75 yellow Pikmin on this one day. Oh, 7 lost. I lost 7 Pikmin. Oh, gross. Olimar! Terrible news! I thought I went to Happy Hokotate's Savings and Loans, but it seems my loan came from the shop back next door. All devouring black hole loan sharks. Oops. Oh boy. So we have a crisis storyline going on in the background now. But that is going to just, it's not a pressure thing. It's literally, that's just what's going to happen next. Anyways, guys, let's go into treasures. We have quite a few to look at, actually. I'm going to try to look at the newest. So, the newest starts us here, because this category where the key and all the treasures are, this is the last category. Love Nugget. This tasty red snack isn't quite a fruit, but doesn't seem like a vegetable either. I've analyzed it extensively, and it appears to be releasing stimulating pheromones. I can imagine my wife and I cooking this into some memorable meals. Aww. King of Sweets. I love chocolate. I am a king of sweets. I've discovered a complex series of underground tunnels beneath the perplexing pool. It seems like I can't walk 10 steps without discovering something previously unheard of. Making new discoveries nourishes my explorer's spirit. As a reward for my latest scientific breakthrough, I think I'll eat this grand sweet. Oh, goodness. Memorial shell. I've observed several species of shell-dwelling creatures inhabiting the perplexing pool. One of these feisty beast forms a spherical gem within the meaty depths of its shell. In a way, this gem could be considered the creature's life work. I consider my children my life's work. Aww. That's why he called it a memorial shell. Wait, the ship called it that, not Olimar. Flame of Tomorrow. From the beginning of time, my people have searched for a perfectly clean, endlessly renewable energy source. Unfortunately, we've never found anything close to it. Rubbing these two objects together seems to produce fire. Maybe this is the long-lost energy source we've always been searching for. Interesting. Time capsule. This must be some kind of memorial capsule left by a lost civilization. It has left behind some image data, but I can't make any sense of it. I'm going to have to do some additional analysis. I'll document any exciting new development in my log, along with pages and pages of meaningless doodles. Oh my goodness. Lip service. I've never had much desire to climb the corporate ladder, but I'm beginning to think I should. Every year that my kids grow older, they get more expensive. Taking care of them is my most important duty. I should take lessons from the ship on how to be a high-pressure salesman. Then I'd rake in the cash. Okay. Don't know what that has to do with lips. I guess that lip service is literally what being a salesman is about. The other day, my daughter begged me to get her some jewelry. She's becoming so fashion conscious. I know girls grow up quickly, but I never imagined it would happen this fast. Oh, hopefully we get a message from the dear daughter. I'm not just an intergalactic space captain. I'm also an artist. I see the inner beauty in everything. Some things other people call ugly and boring, I find intellectually stimulating and aesthetically pleasing. It's true. I'm sophisticated like that. Okay, we have 3 more. Just looking at this sealed container makes me want to open it up, but opening it will decrease its value on the alien antiquities market. Maybe I'll just use my imaginary can opener and pretend to open it instead. Fascinating. If I keep staring at this symbol, I know I'll come up with a brilliant idea for a new product. Interesting. And finally, this item came from the personal treasure hoard of a massive Pikmin devouring spider. That's very interesting because the beady longlegs does not devour Pikmin. The whole cave was crawling with all kinds of fearsome creatures. I decided to name that eerie cave the Citadel of Spiders. The ship can't stand bugs. Whenever I ask it to store a specimen for salvage, it threatens to stage a mutiny. That's hilarious. Okay, now we have the Piclopedia, Fiery Bulblacks, Oculus Volcanus, Grubdog family. Bodily excretions of a highly flammable waxy substance interact with the cell structure of this grubdog skin, causing a chemical reaction that produces extremely high temperatures. The skin benefits from a spongy cell structure that diffuses the surface heat, protecting the creature's inner organs. Due to the astonishing amount of heat produced by this beast, it should be observed with great caution. Water Dumple. Water Dumple, Ichthyosa felinus, grubdog family. A resident of freshwater pools and marshes, this aquatic creature regularly feeds on insects that land on the surface of the water. It shares a nearly identical skeletal structure with its close relative and terrestrial cousin, the bulborb. This may offer clues to its evolutionary origins and suggests that it only recently emigrated to an aquatic habitat. Very interesting. The shearwig. Shearwigs, Himagie volaris, mandiblard family. Unusual for their genus, flying mandiblards have retained their wings. However, only the adult males of this specimen can fly. Females of this specimen spend most of their lifespan underground. They do emerge for a period after maturation to spawn, but never metamorphose. Interesting. Next up, we have the anode beetle. That's what they're called. Anode beetle, Scarabum electrode. Scarab beetle family. This specimen is representative of an insect hybrid that uses electricity in addition to glycogen for its energy. Although difficult to confirm due to their microscopic size, tiny hairs on the creature's legs cause the friction that generates the electrical charges. The electrical charge is processed by the creature's internal machina, battery structure, and then stored as a deuce electrical field. As this field reaches critical levels, surplus electricity is emitted, resulting in a low voltage current that is transmitted between specimens. It can shock other creatures in the immediate vicinity. Considering this process, it can be surmised that the largest impetus to pack behavior is not so much for a synergic effect of producing as a pack as it is to take advantage of this most effective means of group preservation. Meaning that they don't gather in a group to be a group, they gather in order to survive. Hermit Crawmad. Hermit Crawmad. Camabarus rustica. Crawmad family. Looking at the eyes and sickle-shaped leg, characteristic of squillas. Sorry about that. One would think this is a squilla relative. In fact, it is a relative of the hermit crab. This species, however, has migrated from seaside life in a shell and instead inhabits burrows in the ground. While its legs appear sickle-like, they are pincers that have evolved into a fin shape. This beast feeds on small creatures that pass by its lair, dragging them inside to eat them. Swooping Snitch Bug. Swooping Snitch Bug. Scarpanica curspirans. Scarpanid family. The Scarpanids originally lived on the ground, sporting poorly developed vestigial wings. This species developed enlarged antennae that can be used as makeshift wings, so its antennae are keeping it aloft, by the way, not actual wings. Scarpanids are attracted by the sight of large groups of Pikmin in cavalry formation and will swoop down to seize them. However, Scarpanids do not eat Pikmin, and they will drop any seized Pikmin after a short time. The reason for this behavior is unknown, but I look forward to future research in the area. Fire Dweevil. Fiery Dweevil. Mandarachnia napamins. Dweevil family. Members of the Dweevil family are known for carrying objects of astounding size on their backs, then mimicking them. The Fiery Dweevil is one species in this family. Generally, this is a very gentle insect that feeds on grass nectars, but when faced with dangers, the Fiery Dweevil ignites flammable internal gases, juts out its jaw, and spews scorching flame. As this clearly makes it a rather dangerous insect, it is best not to linger directly in front of it. They are still called Wallyhops in this game. Does that mean that my copy of Pikmin is actually a British version? No. We've already discovered that we're in a game that uses generic branding rather than specifics. Yellow Wallyhop. Amphicarus frondiferorum. Amphituber family. This magnificent specimen has the brightest gold coloration and the greatest number of lateral spots of any member in the Amphituber family. This species seems to have lost some swimming proficiency with the evolutionary adaptation that's granted it greater jumping ability. The Amphituber inhabits aquatic shallows and shows an instinctive drive to jump upon and squash smaller creatures. Now we have some plants. The skitterleaf. Skitterleaf. Rus pseudoarbicans. Skitterling family. The skitterleaf is a relative of the pond skater that shed its wings and adapted to life on the ground. With no residual traits of its airborne past, the skitterleaf can neither fly nor skit across the surface of the water. The wings have since evolved into a leaf-like structure on its back, which serves to hide the skitterleaf through mimicry. It appears quite effective as few predators can see through this clever disguise. Then we have the seeding dandelion. Seeding dandelion, Taraxacum ventilus, dandelion family. It is believed that this plant produces tufted seeds with a parachute-like arm, which allows the seed to ride gently on the wind. This increases the distribution range of the plant considerably. Excellent. Now we have one more, the beady longlegs. Beady longlegs, Pseudo-Arachnia armoralis arachnorb family. Although this creature is commonly associated with spiders, it is actually the result of a separate evolutionary line of insectoid creatures. Since the spherical body section supported by the creature's legs carries most of its internal organs, there appears to be no other features that would correspond to a head or abdomen. Now, I do want to note, every time I would look at the arachnorb, I always see a face. I see the two eyes pointed here and here, and a sort of jutted down mouth. It's odd, and only I usually see it, but it's kind of creepy. With that, guys, we managed to look at all of our pieces in the Piccolopedia and treasures. In tomorrow's episode, we're going to be making our way back to the Hole of Beasts, to the Awakening Wood, in order to get ourselves the blue Pikmin. My goal for tomorrow is to build up the blue Pikmin quickly, and then we're also going to try to gain access to 2 holes. Yes, I'm gonna say we're gonna try to complete the last 2 holes of the Awakening Wood in tomorrow's episode. That sounds like a fair statement to try to make. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Mash the like button and subscribe if you have not for more Pikmin 2 content. We will see you all in the next episode. Derez Plays out.